Hi everyone, it's the 6th of March. Now the golden resistance is still there and it caused another reversal. Of course, news coming from left and right, so there is no bullish case, at least for the short term. I believe we will go sideways for a long time. I mean, for a more couple of weeks. Probably, if we look at the kind of the triple support area, is the 21st of March. So that's another 2 weeks of going sideways, probably like going like this, come back down, test the blue and red double support, right? Blue, red, and golden. Actually, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That internal support, right, all the way there, coinciding with the blue and red. But yes, 21st of March is the date. I'm just speculating, it's pure speculation, obviously. And until that blue resistance breaks, unless that blue resistance breaks, there will be no rally. SPX cash is the same chart. The green, the blue, the red, the very gold. That's not the one that I have in mind. Is this? So the red, blue, golden, yeah, they all are on the 21st of March, somewhere here. So if it comes down to the blue bottom band, we may still see a really big bounce, come all the way up then, come back down once again, and then rally. That is the ideal kind of bullish case scenario, like bull flag scenario. Dow Jones making new lows yesterday, made new lows yesterday, and it didn't even get to the blue top band. So this is getting more and more bearish after breaking the screen support and backtesting it here, came down. Is it going to rally at some point? It is testing this red support, of course. We'll see how it unfolds. It may bounce off the red internal support, or basically this line could become a support there. This purple one, for example, if this one holds, then it rallies to 48,500 and then come down again. Dow Jones cash is forcing that red support already, that internal support, right? It is probably aiming for that blue bottom band. We will see if it can rally to the blue top band and come back down again. Well, the red very bottom band is further down, all the way at 45,000, but we are not there yet. Nasdaq had bounced off this purple broken bull flag. Nasdaq is holding up very firmly compared to the others, especially Dow Jones. And is there a blue line resistance? No, we don't. We didn't get it tested yet. We don't get a test yet. It may get tested and then come back down and then maybe break out. But yeah, this green support, the red one, the golden one, all those are the ones to watch. The blue and red, especially, excuse me, red and golden. The blue one is that really major one that we're not even there yet. I think before that comes, I think we can remove that from the picture. It is kind of cluttering the chart. The green support has to hold for the blue resistance to break, or potential resistance to break. But if it comes down and breaks the green support, then we should revisit the low of the red bottom band together with the golden. But it has to happen very quickly. So that level is actually next week, right? Then next week, next Monday or so. So we'll see. Nasdaq cash, right? It really has to push on, right? It tried and managed to break above that golden resistance. So Nasdaq is holding up. The black bull flag is broken and back tested, but it is so choppy. The only way this can rally, it would be as I said in yesterday's video, would be getting up to the purple top band and break it to the upside, which is not happening at the moment. Russell, as I mentioned, the golden little bull flag, the purple bull flag, and the larger blue bull flag, right? They're all holding, especially the golden one, is a really serious resistance. And if that can be taken out, then yes, we will have a big rally starting. But Russell, as if it knows that this golden resistance can't be broken, like for bulls to take over, every time it hit it, it was sold. So we have to watch this golden top band, which is at 26.15, 26.20, right? That's the only way for a rally to start. FTSE is kind of breaking this red support. That is unfortunate because it had broken that golden resistance, but then came back with the war. So where do we go from here? Honestly, it is a shame that we are seeing this red support break prematurely, and I'm not sure if it can come down to the golden or even to the purple support. We are not there yet. I think we have to watch DAX. The purple bottom band would be the next potential major support, which may also coincide with some positive news from the Middle East. I don't know. But that level is 23,400 something, right? That's 400 somewhere. Yeah, that's like 400. 23,400. If this holds, then DAX may rally big time. The French index is at the blue support. Obviously, again, the green giant bull flag was broken, but this is the Middle East tension, so that is the war. That's what it does. It's not the war that is doing it. It's the oil price that is doing all this damage. Because everybody knows energy price is going up. It's not good for the entire economy. TLT, that golden resistance, right? This has to be broken. We are not there yet. And the 30-year Treasury bond still has to break out of this red bull flag properly. And that's also not happening just so far. It faked it and then sold off. Look at this. This is what happens when it fakes with the news and then it all gets faded. Now let's have a look at oil. After breaking the blue wedge, it is now making new highs. What a ripper, right? Yes, I left some money on the table, right? But it has broken everything so far. And the question is now, is it going to reverse? So the wedges may also come, like the wedges may also become downtrends. So the bottom band of a declining wedge, right, becomes the bottom band of a downtrend. So if it gets to the red top band, that level is about 97. That's where we have to be quite careful about oil. I mean, it may really spike to that level and then starts to sell off. Brent oil has cleared this black resistance too. I think we can be quite confident that we're going to get to the blue top band from here. It's now at 87 and then come back down from there. Maybe, we'll see, yeah? This is gold and the green bull flag is forming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. It has to be broken to the upside. And of course, we may touch that red bottom band, right? Even coinciding with the green and then rally. That level is also the previous lows at 5,000, just over 5,000 possibly, right? I can give you a level that's 5,000 to the tick, right? Just over maybe 5,001 or so. So that's the level we have to be watching. And gold continuous futures is also the same, more or less. And the red bottom band is the previous low, so we may see a touch on that and very quickly rally. Do we have an overhead resistance too? I think we don't on this 2-hourly chart. I don't see it, but I think we can argue that this is kind of a rail resistance. And I can also argue that we also have more or less the same bull flag, right? I'm going to put this also in green color, right? Right, this green bull flag. Was it green on the other one? Yeah. Right, this green bull flag. So I'm going to remove this one, right? If the green bull flag, if and when the green bull flag breaks, that becomes a buy signal. This morning, right, or last night, the red bull flag was broken by silver, and we are getting a back test right now. And I think there is some adverse news hitting the tape right now. So that's why we came very close to breaking back in. But I think we'll recover without breaking this blue support. Silver will recover and run from here. So, and on the silver continuous futures, the golden one is the red one. I'm going to put this also in red, but you can see on this one, it has been broken back into. But the real good scenario is that the blue channel is still intact. And that's why silver is still very bullish. Platinum, right? Platinum kind of faked it this morning, right? I bought it at the breakout, but then came back down and it kind of penetrated back in. So it stopped me out. Stop is stop. I don't care. I mean, if it breaks back in, there's no way of knowing whether it's going to keep on coming down. So it's 2,133, I think, with adverse news. And I think this was fake. And I think we'll see another leg up very, 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 very fast this morning or today. And I just wanted to also say that the red uptrend is still very much intact, which is why platinum is still looking very bullish to me. We don't, unfortunately, have this bull flag uptrend from there. That's a shame. Either way, I think we're going to see more upside by platinum now. And on the continuous futures, that blue resistance was broken. And I think we have the same kind of bull flag here. Actually, if you look at it this way, continuous futures is a little bit different. Do you see that? Right? Oh, that's why. Okay. Right, I'm going to put this in green. And I think the continuous futures has to break 1, 2. This is the kind of fake 1, 2. If it can break the green bull flag, it's going to rip. Right? Platinum is going to keep on running because of this red giant uptrend still holding. Palladium is sitting on this golden support. There is no action to the upside, but on the May contract, you can see the question is whether this red internal support is going to break. I don't think it will break. It is already trying to break this golden top band. And kind of poking out a little bit. Is it going to touch the red bottom band, or is it going to really start to run from here? I believe palladium will bottom out soon, and copper is sitting on this red support 1, 2, 3, 4. If this breaks, I think copper is going to tumble down. Similarly, the green and blue supports are holding on the May contract. We need to see more upside as soon as possible. Do we have an overhead resistance here? Let me show you like this. We do, right? 3 touches, right? Let me make it clear. That purple resistance, right? Instead of breaking the green and blue supports, if it can break the purple resistance, copper may start to run again. Natural gas still looking bearish to me after breaking this golden support. And on the April contract, it is still like this. If it breaks the red support, there's going to be more downside. Let's have a look at euro. It is still above this purple and golden double support. It has to run to the purple top band and break out. That is the only way. And it would, of course, become a major breakout if it can clear the blue and golden double resistance. Pound sterling is inside this purple downtrend. I'm going to remove the red one. It's not very, how to say, it's not very clear, the purple downtrend. So it is coming down a little bit, but I think at some point it will break. Maybe it will come down all the way to the blue bottom band and then rally. US dollar, Japanese yen is looking very good, very strong, but right, the black top band is the line in the sand, and of course the green bottom band is the line in the sand too. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the green support. If it reverses at the black top band, and I can give you a really precise level, it's 158. If it touches 158 today and then starts to reverse and come down and breaks 157.50, so that's 50 pips to downside, and then breaks this green support, that is game over. I think UJ is going to come down to all the way to 155. DXY is about to test that green top band. It may test it, it doesn't have to, but I think from there we'll have more downside. And Aussie is still above this blue broken resistance, which is holding as support. I think Aussie ultimately wants to get to that red top band. And Kiwi is still inside this red bull flag together with the purple bull flag. So we need to see the break, which will also clear that golden resistance, that long-term resistance. The green one was already gone. And UCAD still inside this red downtrend, and it is still below this major golden support. That is a major resistance. You can see it is a really big one, which was a support. Previous support became a resistance, and which is why it is still holding. Let's have a look at coffee. Finally, it starts running. 292, I told you about 292, that blue resistance. Now it is starting to run, and we are holding 285, and the obvious target is 340 or so. But I think this is a long-term bottom out again, just like last summer's bottom out. That's why coffee is going to run. And here it is. It cleared the green bear flag and it cleared the golden downtrend. This is why it can't be stopped now. So coffee is going to be one of the biggest calls probably of this year, because we are long from the very lows. And it looks good. And I have a not too small. It's not a huge position, but the upside is going to be really big. So big gains if we reach targets. The blue top band is the obvious target for wheat. It didn't even touch that green bottom band. And anything above 610 or 612, or let's say 615, then even this blue resistance is going to be broken. And wheat May contract also didn't test that. I mean, the red resistance was broken, the blue downtrend was broken, and wheat is running. And of course, the golden uptrend is still there. Soybeans is very close to that golden and black double resistance at 1195, 1196. That has been my target. And if you look at the May contract, this is the one I told you. This is not a short entry, because usually it breaks down and then runs. The blue resistance, the blue wedge, is breaking to the upside. But of course, the red top band is at 1195.96. Corn is looking amazing because of this giant breakout on the long term. And you can see this purple resistance is broken too. After breaking the green and backtesting it, now the purple, very strong resistance from February of last year. This is a really big one for corn, and it already recovered all this lost ground from the report in January. Look at this. I love being right. Right? It is, and not only that, let's have a look, okay? So the question is, right, if we have an uptrend right from here, the red top band is breaking too, right? 2 touches here, 2 touches there. This is where it bottomed out. It rallies. If the red top band breaks too, right, that level is 460. If it can break 460, then it will run to the black top band. That is the minimum target. Okay, that is a red uptrend. It has to be broken to the upside. Cocoa still looking good, as I said many times, right? This green uptrend is forming. We're above 3,000. We're still holding that long from 29.75. And I think this is also going to be, just like coffee, this is also going to be a big winner. If the blue top band holds, We come back down on the May contract, right? That is 3,000 kind of, if it rallies to that 3,400. So that would be nice, 400 points. But then it will come down and then break out without making new lows. That would be ultimately a massive trade. The golden support is not really tested. I'm just making up, like, this is a potential support on sugar. The green downtrend is still very much intact, which is why it is making new lows. And of course, the blue downtrend, right? This is a fake. It may further come down, especially if it drops below the lows of last time. Cotton still hasn't broken out. The purple one we can remove is all rubbish. The red, right? This red bull flag needs breaking just above 66, right? Maybe 66.50. And on the May contract, right, that red resistance needs breaking. We're not there yet, but it may touch that red bottom band at 62.50 or 62.55 at some point. That may happen. Let's have a look at coins. The red bull flag is broken, which is why Bitcoin wants to test that golden top band. Ethereum has to break the red top band properly because that's a bear flag potential. Solana was nearly broken, this golden bull flag, right, this box, but it failed so far. And of course, we also have the green potential resistance. Zcash has to break that green major resistance to get to the golden, which is not happening yet, but it came very close to it. Aave has to break that red resistance. ACH still sitting on this red. Cardano, like, I really don't have nothing to add to any of these coins at the moment. That golden support, Arrow still down, Algo still inside this red downtrend, Audio still below that blue support. AVAX off the black support, but there is no break out of the golden downtrend. Binance is moving a little bit, but it still has to break the green and blue. Chiliz has to break the green wedge, and CKB has to get to the blue and break out. Excuse me. Coty is on the red support, has to get to start running at least a little bit, right? To tell us, okay, that the low is in. So, yeah, we need to see the break of the blue top band on Coty. Dash has to get to the blue top band and break out. Doji on the golden support has to break the blue-green resistance. Polkadot off the blue support has to break the blue top band. Fetch AI, golden support, it has to get to the golden bottom band and rally. Hedera, golden downtrend, has to break the golden top band and the blue, then the purple. IOTA sitting on this purple support. Jasmy is trying to break out of the red bull flag. So far, it has only faked. Cas, purple bull flag, and then black resistance, of course. That's the only way. Chainlink has to break the blue. Litecoin has to break the golden wedge to the upside. Mana still looking terrible after breaking green support, and MDT also looking terrible. Nia has to break back into the purple. That's the only way. Knight is inside this red bull flag, has to break out for a rally. PAL is still going sideways, has to run and break the red resistance. And Pepe has to break the green and then the blue top band. RSR still nothing. Sandbox nothing. Shiba sitting on this green and red support zone, but there is no action to the upside. Sui, after failing the red bull flag, right? The green support, everything was terrible, is terrible. Tau is the only one that matters here to me. That I think Tau is going to give us the bullish signal for all coins, right? If it can break the green top band, and that level is 205, you want to buy Tau. I'm going to even put a kind of a alert at 201 if it can break out, yeah. But it may also come down to the golden bottom band at 143 and then break out. Theta on the red support still. Celestia has to break the blue resistance. And TrueCoin sitting on the red and blue double support. There is nothing here to see TRX has to break the black resistance, XLM has to break the green top band at 17 cents, right? Let's put this like a alert. Monero is running after breaking out of the golden, then the blue. Like we need to get to the blue top band and smash it. Then Monero is going to run again. XRP, golden resistance, and the golden and purple resistance duo. First 165, then $2, that or 190. And that's it really. Take care, guys. Happy trading.